Welcome back, guys, to This So Much More podcast. I'm Evelyn, and my co-host is
Rollie Vogues.
And today we're going to talk about Rollie Vogues' birthday because
Yes,
he
sir.
turned the big 3-0.
Yeah, I'm 30 years old, but I feel like if nobody knew how old I was, or if nobody knows me like that, I don't look 30.
And we shouldn't have said how old you were turning so people can try to guess it, even though a lot of people probably know, right?
Some people, I don't even know if I posted. I think I did post it, right?
And we also want to say thank you to everybody who subscribed. You know, we had a little TikTok moment and we did get a lot of TikTok subscribers.
Yeah,
so shout out to y'all.
Yeah, everybody that's new, welcome to This and Much More. This is Evelyn and I'm Rollie.
And we're just a married couple that,
yes,
we like to have creatives, entrepreneurs, business-minded people to come to our podcast and talk about their journey, like how they got started, what gets them going, pretty much everything. So like that, maybe, one day or one episode at a time really can encourage somebody to start their own business and be their own boss at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure. And then, so Friday was my birthday, September 2nd. And I celebrated by launching my Superior Drop 3. I dropped 2 new t-shirts and practically sold out. Pretty much have
Yes, he did.
I think I only have like 4 or 5. Thank you. I think I only have like 5 shirts left or so, all 2X's and a few smalls or whatever. But
honestly, when he told me he was gonna drop on Friday, which he already had it scheduled, right? He has like all his drops scheduled for like September and some of October.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, whatever, my birthday. And then it was his birthday week, and then we were like you were prepping for it pretty much.
Yeah.
And then building content and stuff. And it's funny because like midweek, I found him like half asleep, fully asleep on his chair. And I took a picture of him. I'm like, hey, like wake up, right? Remember?
No, she's like, it's because you look dead. I took a picture so I can show you because you look dead. And
yeah, because
like,
I be telling him like,
I walk in. Just delete that picture though.
Yeah, I did delete it. But I walk in his office and he's just like, he looks like if he's legit like dead. Like he looks passed the fuck out.
It's because I always kick my feet up. I at some point I always like kick my feet up on the desk, and I just like watch, or I just like put my head back, and it's just like a quick like, oh, let me just close my eyes real quick. And then that's when I like unlock off.
Yeah, and it's annoying because it's like, oh, let me close my eyes real quick. Like, okay, you're grown as fuck. You're 30 already. You know damn well that if you close your eyes real quick is you knocking out. Like, why can't just be like, all right, I'm calling it a night. Let me close my laptop and go to sleep.
It's because I feel like I don't ever have those nights though. I don't think I ever have the nights where I'm just like, all right, I'm done. Like, let me go now. Go to sleep.
You know how they say, listen to your body?
I don't listen to my body.
Listen to your body. You're 30. You should probably listen to your body.
Okay. Well, that I don't feel 30. I don't feel like I'm like, oh, I'm 30. Because you keep saying you're 30.
You are 30.
Yeah, I am 30, but I don't feel 30. Like, imagine if I acted 30.
What is 30 though?
Well, like, what do you think 30 is? Because you're apparently saying like, oh, at 30, like,
you know what I think 30 is? Okay. 30 to me is like, it's hard to explain.
Okay, look, I feel like 30, people think that at 30, like, you just have everything, you're set, like, you're como que like, okay, well, you're 30, like, you can just go to sleep. I have this, like, hustle, grind mentality at all times. So it's like, me from 29 to 30, it doesn't like, oh, I'm 30, my back hurts, let me fucking go to sleep. Like, no, I'm just like, I gotta use my hours, like, you know. Honestly, I wake up to go to work, right, with my dad. Mm-hmm. I wake up, and at work, midday, I'm like, fuck, man, I'm tired. Like, when I get home, I know I'm gonna knock out, and I get home tired, and I'll be like sleepy, and I'm just like, and you're like, take a nap. I'm like, I'm not gonna take a fucking nap, man. I can't take a nap, So I just drink a Monster or whatever the fuck, and I just go, and then I'm like, well, and I do think to myself, I'm like, okay, let me call it a day at 12 or some shit, like, it's good enough. But I'm like, 12 comes around and I'm like, nah, like, hey, I'm pulling an all-nighter, You even tell me sometimes, like, oh, I'm gonna pull an all-nighter, and like, it's just one of those things.
You're right, like, though, it is different because me being younger, I feel like me pulling an all-nighter doesn't affect me as much as it affects you.
Well, like.
Well, I'm younger.
Well, no, because I gotta go to work the next day.
Just kidding, babe.
I feel like it's gonna hit if you. Kidding. Whenever you start working, I feel like it's gonna hit you. Like
no, because it's
you're gonna
subbing.
Be like, fuck, like yeah, okay. but you're gonna be like, oh, it sucks that I like put an all nighter.
Congrats, guys, to me because I got a subbing job, which I already had it, but it was another school that I wanted to apply for because they paid more, and I got it. But
so congrats on that, though.
It is I go whenever I want to type of basis. But anyways, yes, I know what you're saying because working a job and let's say even if you go past going to sleep at midnight, if you go past like 1 a.m., right? That and you having to wake up at 6 a.m., that's only what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 hours of, no, 6, 5 hours of sleep.
Well, it's less than that though.
Huh?
You said going to sleep at 1?
Going to sleep at 1 and waking up at 6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
5 hours of sleep.
Okay, yeah.
And then your body really needs 8 hours of sleep. 6 to 8.
Yeah, that's why 7.
6 to 8, yeah. So it does affect your body, you know. But honestly, Roland surprises me because you'll be running on like 4 hours of sleep like every day, and he's good. And then on the weekends when I get to wake up late because Milo's no longer having to wake up early, I'll wake up hella late. Hella late as in being 11 in the morning.
Yeah,
10 in the morning.
10, 12.
10, 11, or 12. But I just enjoy it.
You only wake up late. You wake up on the weekend, you wake up at the time Milo wakes up.
Yeah.
So it's like if he wakes up at 10, you're waking up at 10.
Yeah.
But if he finds me first, if like I wake up
back to sleep.
I feel like I wake up early on the weekend.
You do, and that's what amazes me because I'm just like, how the fuck is running awake at 8 in the morning on a Saturday? Like I don't get it.
But you know why? I feel like I wake up on the during the week. I wake up for work, right? And I'm just like fuck, you know, because I have to. And
you enjoy waking up early?
Fuck no. But then at because I have to work.
No, but I'm saying Saturday and Sunday.
So Saturday, Sunday, I do. Because I like, okay, I don't have to work the 9 to 5. Now I can just get started early on my stuff.
Because you want to spend time with us.
Later on in the day, yeah.
Yeah,
and I try to do a lot of stuff before Milo wakes up. Because once Milo wakes up, it's like, let's fight. You know? Here, hide and seek. You know?
But you know what's funny, though? Milo is like beyond closer to me, like relationship wise, right? He'll look for me, he needs me, he wants me all the time. But one thing he does is whenever he wakes up, he always goes looking for Roland. Always. He's like, Mommy, where's Papi? Right?
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Like he'll go to sleep mad at Roland, but he'll wake up looking for him. Not looking for me, looking for him, which is crazy to me. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like today, he's like, we woke up, you were already up. And he's like, Mommy, where's Papi? I'm like, he's working. Oh, okay. Mommy, where's Papi? He's working. And remember, you came.
I heard him because I went over there because I heard him.
Yeah. But. And I'm just like, dude, you don't even like him. Like, come on.
But yeah. So.
We talked about the TikTokers, right?
What TikTokers?
The new people.
Oh no, yeah. But I wanted to touch on that too because, man, it's crazy. Like I lost track of all the comments, so I was trying to keep up with all of the comments and everybody.
Which a lot of them were talking shit about me.
Yeah, Evelyn is not dyslexic, you know.
I'm not.
But
I'm not.
But it's so funny because a lot of people have a lot to say. It's so crazy. But the ones that, I fucking talk shit back to like a lot of people. So the ones that I talk shit back to are the ones that are like, wow, anybody's having a podcast now. Anybody's like, just everybody who gives a shit about this podcast.
Like, bitch, we're about to be 1 year doing this podcast.
Yeah, but it's crazy because the amount, like, I used to think when I was younger, I was like, man, like even getting like these earlier years, I'm like, there's a shitload of music artists.
Yeah.
I used to think that because I used to rap and all that, right? And I would think like, man, how the fuck am I gonna do it when there's all these artists? Like, how would I make it? Mm-hmm. It's way too many artists for people to. It's almost like the thought of like, okay, Bad Bunny has like
a bunch of
like 50
artists.
million fans. So how many are left in the world to be fans of
Daddy Yankee?
Yeah, but it's like no, it's like. But then I started thinking, I'm like, whoa. I mean, obviously it's common sense, but it was like, whoa. The same fans that are Bad Bunny fans are Daddy Yankee fans, or Becky G fans, or whatever, you know. Right. So anybody has the same. Bad Bunny has like the same fans as everybody else, you know.
Yeah.
So that's when I started thinking, like, okay, well, we have the ability to make this shit happen. Like, this podcast can become something. I don't give a fuck if there's 50 podcasts, 100 podcasts, 1,000 podcasts. Like, there's enough podcasting for everybody. There's enough money in the world for everybody.
It's just the whole thing, like, even like the fit influencers.
Yeah, like, okay,
that's a thing now.
Yeah,
becoming a fit influencer.
Imagine if I'm like, all right, I want to become a fit influencer. Fuck it, like, I'll start tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Like, but I'm like, whoa, fuck, like, half my friends are fitness influencers, or how the fuck am I gonna do it? Like,
well, like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it's like, there's enough for everybody, bro.
It's the thing that we've talked about before, where there's enough people in the world to buy from your brand, but you just gotta make your brand stand out.
Yeah, it's okay. I feel like a lot of people do have the mentality like, okay, well, Superior, if you have all these like Inaka, Alpha Land, or Alpha Litigo, all these brands, and they're like, well, they're all buying that brand. Why would they buy mine? Mm-hmm. It's like, no, dude, like, they can buy theirs that weekend, yours the next weekend. Like, there's enough for everyone.
Yeah, like there's this person that follows me on AI Mas, and she just started her brand. I think I've told you about her. Remember? She's like related to y'all or something, to your family. But anyways, I told you about her, and I'm just like, oh, you know, I did a live and she was commenting and she won the giveaway, and I told you, oh yeah, like, she knows your family, your tia.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And she started her own brand, and honestly, like, I'm happy for her. And she's actually releasing, I believe, this Friday, which was the release date that I was going to do. But me as a brand owner, and I follow her and her clothing brand, I'm gonna push my date to Saturday. It's just because it's just like, I know she supported me, so I'm gonna like share her stuff, you know. And I'm gonna, normally I release on Fridays, you know, but I'm just gonna push it that one extra day just because I know that she's bought from me before, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
it's just support. Like, it's just like, whoever follows me might follow her, you know. But it's just a matter of, hey, like, you put in the work, and what is it saying? Like, you work for what you get, right? Or something like that.
I don't know.
You put in the work, like, I don't know.
You're not dyslexic, babe. You're not dyslexic. Say what you want to say.
Like, I want to say, like, okay, me as AI Mas, like, you've seen me work. You've seen me do my own embroidery, my own vinyl, everything else. I'm about to start doing the screen print. So you put in the work, and you put in the work, and then, like, you just get rewarded afterwards. Like,
the enjoying the fruits of your labor thing?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Say it. Say it again.
You're enjoying the fruits of your labor.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, what were you saying about that, though?
Like, as a business owner, okay, as a business owner, you enjoy the fruits to your labor based off your labor. You know, all the work you put in, you'll enjoy it at the end of the day. But if you only put like 2 hours in, that's just as much. That's what you're gonna enjoy at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying or not?
Yeah.
Like, try to clarify it for me.
Oh yeah, no. It's just, I mean, it's a different thing, but I know what you're trying to say.
Okay,
but it's
say it so they can understand.
No, it's you get the like. It's like, okay, if you're not gonna see like success if you don't put the work, you know, like. So it's like, si la vas a poner like, oh, I'll do a little bit of here, a little bit there, like, you're gonna see whatever you're gonna see as a result is the work you put in. The work you put in.
Yeah, so like, you can't say, like, me with my first drop, like, I was able to see like almost $2,000, right? But I put in a lot of work for that.
Okay, like, yeah. No,
and it's just like, you don't expect to see that with your first drop if you don't put in the work for it. Like, I did my own photography. I got the models. I got the fucking content together. Like, if you don't get that and you don't put in the work, then you're not gonna see the money. Like,
it's like, imagine this, like, with this podcast. We started this podcast. It's about to be a year, right?
Yes, so exciting.
And it's been a whole year. And it wasn't until this month, the month that we're gonna be a year.
No,
well, end of August, whatever. But that the TikTok blew up.
Yeah,
you know, it's like people think that, just posting this one piece of content or the first 5 episodes, it's not doing good, and for the brand, like, my first collection, my second collection, like, nobody's buying. What the fuck, you know? It's like, nah, dude, like, it's just, I guess, seguirle type shit. Like, you have to keep going. You have to keep putting in the work. It's not you're not gonna pop off just like that, you know?
Yeah, no, you're not.
It's crazy because a lot of people do have the mentality, though, you know?
Yeah, honestly, like, the whole popping off is just like an extra.
Yeah.
But it has been really cool to have people like, you know, us having that little moment on TikTok and having all these followers. Like, we legit went from like less than 1,000 followers to like almost 10K.
Yeah.
Honestly, and having like 1 plus, honestly, like 2 million
2 plus
views.
million on views.
2 plus million views, like on some of the.
Yeah, I tattooed this girl's asshole.
Yeah. So if you're from TikTok, thank y'all for, you know, subscribing. If you aren't from TikTok and you've been subscribing, thank y'all for
and shout out Alex, man. Follow at Tattoos by Alex because he's like the freaking star.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
There's like this little fly. He's the star of the.
Oh, I see it.
He's the star of the little popping off
of
TikTok,
that,
you know,
which is funny because we had his girl like.
I got it.
You did? That's gross. Ew.
I'm just playing.
But yeah, shout out Alex. It was a fun podcast, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
And thanks to him, I mean, his content is what blew us up on TikTok. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, honestly, like, it's not us, it's our guests, you know, and the vibe y'all give us that's what matters at the end of the day. And, you know, everybody who supports us too, like, because a lot of people are like, I'm here from TikTok, like, shout out to you, like, because you know, going from one social media account to another, I mean, it's lazy, but it's another step just to even subscribe.
Like the conversion from TikTok to
the
YouTube.
Conversion, like if you go from TikTok to you know, YouTube and having to subscribe and follow on, you know, it's
which
just
is not that hard.
It's not, but it's just like,
I just think that TikTok is like this. I look at TikTok as this river, like where it's just like flowing, like it's just like fast. Like a lot of people are just like on there and they're constantly like seeing shit, and for them to just gravitate towards one account, and then from there, like, okay, well, let me dig in a little deeper, like, you know, like you ever do that? Whereas like. You see a lot of people, and then one of them will catch your eye, and you're like, well, let me go see their account. And then you see their videos. But then after that, what do? Like, you just go back into the.
So, you know what I do to try as a content?
You do?
What I do as a creator, like, you know, we have the podcast going on. Excuse me. If I see that is somebody that has like a Amazon storefront, I try to see what they have, and if it benefits me, like, I'll get it. But you know me, like, I'll add it to the cart, but sometimes I don't get whatever I need, you know, and then it's just things that I know I want but I don't need, you know. But if I feel like I need it, then I get it.
But it's because the Amazon storefront is for the consumers.
But they also get commission.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but it's for it's for consumers. Like, I'm not gonna, if I know somebody and they have an Amazon store,
we want to start one too.
No, yeah, but I'm like, I don't think a consumer, I don't have a consumer mindset where I'm just like, I see it and I want it. It's just like I'm cool, you know, like I support them or whatever, but I'm not gonna go buy something I don't need. Mm-hmm. It's more for the consumer. It's like,
no, but I'm saying like as a girl, right? Like, if I see a fitness girl and she's like, oh, I have this water jug thing and da-da-da, like, I'll be like, all right, I could use that. And I'll add it to my cart. And then until I feel ready, I'll buy it. But I will buy it just because I know that it's based off under this girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I find an account and it's like a small business, I do look at their account. Like, and I have my personal account and then I have my business account, you know. And I feel like if it fits under my business account, as in like apparel or manufacturing, then I'll follow them through that. If I feel like if it's something that I could follow through my personal or this and much more, I follow them through that just to give them that extra follow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, to answer your question, that was my answer.
What was my question?
Like, how did I feel about that or something like that?
About what?
You trying to gaslight me?
No, like, what are you talking about? My question.
Yeah, you were like,
how
did you
my
feel
question?
about that or something like that?
About what?
About the whole people like and their businesses and stuff on social media. Because we did it like, oh, follow us like on YouTube and this on Instagram or something like that.
I don't think I ever asked you about it.
Oh my God. He's gaslighting me, guys.
I'm not. Okay, I didn't ask you.
Fine. Just leave it alone.
I didn't ask you a question.
You did. And then we were like going into like the question you asked me.
No, we were talking about TikTok.
Yes.
And I was like, oh.
How do you feel about that? And then I went like.
No, I was like, oh, about the people talking shit. And then you just went off on everything else.
No, honestly, about the people talking shit, like, I don't give a fuck.
No, because I was like,
if I would have, then it would have been like, I would have been like hella depressed. Because a lot of people said a lot of stuff about me.
No, I was saying like that we talk back or whatever, pero.
You talk back.
No, pero that there's a lot for everybody type shit.
Yeah, there is a lot.
But
that there's a lot for everybody.
Yeah.
The whole like there is a lot for everybody, but you just got to put in the work for it. But the people talking shit, I do not have dyslexia. I was just reading too fast in my mind.
Yeah. But it's cool. Like I fuck with like, yeah, because it's crazy because I feel like I see how people would give in. I can see how people would give in to social media or being like, oh, it's too many people talking shit about me or whatever.
Yeah.
Porque it's crazy. And then it's crazy because the people talking shit are just nobodies.
Yeah, honestly.
They don't have no videos. They're just consumers. They're just people who watch these videos.
Yeah.
And literally,
I agree.
Like, imagine like you being on your phone and just seeing our clip and just being like, let me comment real fast. Like
bitch,
who needs this podcast anyway? It's like, bitch. And I'm like, thanks for tuning in, bitch. Subscribe and thanks for the support, you know, shit like that.
Roland's like, thanks for the support. We love our fans. Honestly.
Or like, well, you're here, right? Like
the way I look at it is, me personally, if I see a video on TikTok or whatever, if I don't like it, I just fucking skip it. My way of like dissing it is not giving it a like.
Yeah, because somebody was like, what's up with this podcast, or everybody has or some shit, right? So I'm just like, oh, appreciate you stopping by and watching the clip or whatever the fuck. And he's like, actually, I paused it before I finished the clip and I commented. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck are you doing, you dumb piece of shit? Like you're gonna pause it. Like that's a lie. It's a fucking, you're gonna pause it before it. So you automatically like pause it and like, I don't like this. Let me type something. You're a dumb fucking.
No, me honestly, it's just it's so funny because a lot of people did talk shit about me, and Roland would be like the one to defend me.
People think you don't like sushi. Tell them how much you like sushi, cause
I like sushi, guys. I really do like sushi, not raw sushi, but I like cooked sushi. You know, and it's so funny because I only replied back to 2 people. You know, because they're like, oh my gosh, she doesn't like sushi. Bitch, you don't fucking know me. I like sushi. Like, obviously, it's a fucking video. It's for content. Just,
and people don't know the full context.
Yeah, like, go, watch the full video and then you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. But I get it because it's just the clip that when you're swiping up, it comes out on TikTok. So you're like, what the fuck? She doesn't like sushi. But my thing is, like, what's the need? I've never in my life have commented on a video on TikTok to bring somebody down. I've never done that. So props to you if you feel the need to comment something negative on somebody's video just to talk shit. Like, props to you, because to me, in my heart, it's not in there.
Okay, I think I'm gonna start doing that under This and Much More.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, what I need to do. No.
Both of us.
I'm just playing. What I need to do is comment through This and Much More, but like some positive shit.
Yeah.
That way it gets people to go to the page.
Yeah, because it's just like,
I'm literally just gonna copy and paste and be like, this is podcast worthy.
Don't say that.
Check us out on YouTube.com. You know?
Yeah, because it's just like, you know what? It's too much. Let's go on break, because... Okay.
We'll be right back.
Okay, we'll be back, guys. And we are back with more. But we were talking about, like, what's the fucking need to comment something negative on somebody's video? Like, if you don't like it, just keep scrolling, you know? Like, does your opinion really matter? Does it?
No.
It doesn't fucking matter, so...
I don't think it does.
What's the need to comment something negative on somebody else's life that at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck?
Like, you know, like what? You know who caught on to that, I feel? Who? YouTube. Because it used to be a like button and a dislike button. And there's just no dislike button anymore. Porque like what is the need for a dislike button? It's just like, if you don't like something, then just don't like it.
Yeah.
There's no need for a dislike button. Imagine if Instagram had like a heart, you know, and then like a broken heart, I guess, for the shit you don't like. Like, what the fuck is the need for that?
Yeah. No,
like,
I think
scroll past it,
the only way I agree with it, it's like if it's a review. Like, if you're going to a restaurant, you bought an item and you're giving an honest review, then okay, that's honest.
I think that was the first. I think that was the intent for the dislike button on YouTube at first. So the algorithm would know, like, okay, do people like this or they don't like this? You know. But it's like, imagine like the type of like your mentality would be like, fuck, man, people don't like my shit, you know, like if you had more dislikes than likes.
Yeah. So
they just don't, I don't know if they even have it or it just doesn't show. But I don't think they just got rid of it all in one though.
Yeah. But it's just, to me, it's just like, honestly, I'm not the type to go watch a YouTube video and just unlike it. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's just, I know my one unlike is not going to make a difference. So if I have to express my opinion, I will in some type of way. But I'll comment or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if I know it's like something like it's just worth commenting for. But if I'm not gonna I don't think I'll ever comment on something like, oh my God, why the fuck is she wearing an orange shirt with a green pants?
I don't give a fuck.
Like, bitch, who gives a fuck? Like, let her wear her orange shirt with
orange
shirt with her.
Yo, let me wear my orange shirt. God damn.
This is why they talk shit about me on TikTok, right?
Yeah. Nah, but people are gonna know you. They're gonna know that this is how you talk.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah,
I do correct you with the worm stuff though.
Okay, so it's worm.
Gusano
is worm, and then
tibia
is warm. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
yeah. I mean, I don't mind being corrected, but not by dumbasses that are like, oh my gosh, she's fucking tiene dyslexia. Bitch, you don't know me.
And then they don't know how to use the yours and the...
Yeah. Like,
the theirs.
You're spelling it like YOUR.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, really? Like
you're mine. But it's like the your, like, hey, that's yours.
Yeah.
Like, you're mine.
YOUR.
Like, my mine. You know? My mind, your mind.
But yeah, shout out to y'all, whoever subscribed, the new subscribers. That's badass. We need one more to reach 400.
I hope we get 400 this week.
Yeah, hope me too.
I'm still trying to get 1,000 by the end of the year. You don't think I'll do it?
To me, it's getting 500. I'm happy, honestly, y'all. So
because you realize, like, the more
the better. Yeah.
No. I'm saying, like, it's harder. This is how it goes. It goes like this. So like you start slow, like the first 100 subs is really hard to get. Yeah 400 is like, okay, yeah, after those, like it starts going up fast.
I hope so.
Once it reaches 1,000, we'll be like at 1,200 the next month.
I hope so.
1,500 like it's faster. It's how it is. It's how it is.
I hope so.
No, I'm. It's facts.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I hope so.
I'm telling you. Who's that? My mom, right?
Yeah, your mom. Sorry, guys, we're parents, you know.
Okay. Okay, well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about being a parent and
being a parent.
Because I've seen it a lot of shit that comes up like topic wise. I see it on TikTok.
Wait, but before we go into the parent mode, let's give a huge shout out to our little nephew, Elias. He just started pre-K 3, and honestly, I'm beyond happy and proud for him because it's a big move. Honestly, being a 3-year-old and starting school, it's a lot.
Yeah, shout out Elias,
man.
So
shout out to my little boy, Elias. You know, I'm happy for him, and I hope this is like a big move for him. You know, honestly, it makes me so happy to see him in his little uniform because he looks so fucking cute. Like, he does. So shout out to him. Shout out to Lego and Laura, you know, because we insisted on them doing this, and they did it, and we hope that it's a great year for him. So shout out to that.
Yeah. So
and to any parent that, you know, put their kid for the first time in school this year, like either it's pre-K 4, regular pre-K, kinder, it must be fucking hard, but at the end of the day, it's gonna help them. You know, kids learn the most from each other. So yeah, let's hope it's a great year for our
So it's
kiddos.
crazy because I didn't want Milo to go to pre-K 3.
Yeah, he did
last year. I did not want him to go, even though it was like a couple hours.
And pre-K 3 means like pre-K for 3-year-olds. Pre-K 4, it's regular pre-K, but it's also known as pre-kinder, like for 4-year-olds. Like, it's just the regular pre-K.
So when does kindergarten start? What age is that?
4-year-olds.
So Milo's kindergarten.
Milo is regular now. But it's not a mandatory year either.
But they just call it pre-K 4.
Yeah, so the mandatory school year is kindergarten. Kinder.
Okay, so Milo's not kinder then?
No, he's pre-K.
Okay, so next year is kinder.
And next year is the one that is like fucking mandatory.
Okay.
Like, he has to be in school by next year. But now that he's in pre-K right now, it's still like, okay, he's in the school records. If he misses so many days, then they'll notify the court. You know what I mean?
I know for sure he's not getting no perfect attendance.
Nah, I don't give a fuck about perfect attendance.
It's crazy because growing up, I thought that was important.
Nah, I don't care for it.
I'd be going to school though con chicken pox and shit. Like,
okay.
See.
Con piojos.
I had piojos.
You did?
Nah, that's fine. Nah, I don't think I ever had piojos. I feel like I had short hair all my life, so it's like.
No, yeah, it's hard.
Don't look at my hair. Stop looking at my hair, guys. Fuck,
but
bro.
Yeah.
Enough about my hair. Shit.
So, shout out to the parents who are putting their kids for the first time this school year. It must be tough for y'all. At the end of the day, it's gonna be worth it.
Oh, but that's what I was gonna say. So it's like I didn't want him to go to pre-K 3, you know, but I'm really glad that he did porque now that he's because that was only how many hours was it like last year?
He was going from 7:30 to 11:30.
So it's like 3 or 4 hours, right? And it's like now he goes full day, but I'm glad that he knows what school is. He knows what he does over there. Like, I'm just glad he doesn't feel as lost as the kids who are going for the first time that are his age this year.
Yeah.
Because imagine like going from just being home.
And I had the kinder kids.
No, but I'm saying like imagine being home all day to suddenly spending 8 hours at school.
Yeah, that's
somewhere like sudden, you know, like from
which is very normal.
It started Wednesday, from a random Tuesday during the week to a Wednesday.
You know that's normal though, right?
No. But I wonder, like, is it because give them a short week? Or
no,
what?
It's normal because a lot of schools don't offer pre-K 3 half days.
Oh no! I'm talking about why they start on during the week.
What do you mean?
Because I said that he started from Tuesday and then randomly on a Wednesday. So you're like, you know what, they do that, right?
No, that's normal. Like any school, like
and I'm saying like grader. You're saying you know why, right? So I was like, to have a short week for the first week.
Yeah, that's a part of it too, though.
No.
Yeah.
It's like that's why I would like college because I knew starting college. Mm-hmm. I knew the first day if I had like 8 classes. Mm-hmm. Or I never had 8 classes. I never had
really
8 classes. But I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying like if I had like whatever amount of classes. I knew the first or second day would just be going over syllabus shit.
Oh yeah.
So I knew it was an easy day. Like I knew I didn't have to. I kind of miss college now, you know. That's pretty dope.
You're 30 though.
Huh?
You're 30.
Oh, I thought you said I'm dirty. I was like, the fuck I'm dirty for?
But yeah, so if y'all have y'all's babies, you know, like shout out Rob. I know Robbie's. I think I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I think this is like his first like full on day at school. If you don't know
the facts, don't say it.
No, I'm saying I think it's his first like year at school because I think he might have been in daycare for a few hours. So shout out to y'all because honestly, yes, school kids do learn the best from others.
Yeah.
You know,
that
it's just
true.
facts.
I
it's just
that,
facts. Yeah. You know, I mean, I worked at a school and I worked with kids that were in kinder, and I would see it. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, they get encouraged, you know, by other students. You know.
Yeah. You want to know something crazy?
What?
All right. Like when I was little, I remember being in elementary. And you know there was these like pretty girls or whatever. You know, like I wanted to like get their attention.
Did you really think about that when you were in kinder?
Not kinder.
What grade?
But like elementary. I just know it was elementary. You know, and I would like think like, man, like I don't know if it's just me, right? But I'd be like, one thought that siempre se me venía a mi head was like, what would happen like if like a villain came into the cafeteria, right?
What type of villain?
Like a superhero villain. I'm just saying, like
these are old that I don't know what type of villain.
It's just a hero villain.
Yeah, I know, but
a super villain. Like I don't know, but like I literally thought like, okay, venía alguien, and then like they wanted to hurt like the students, and I'd be like, I would stand up, and then like they'd grab. No, because I remember at the school at my elementary, the tables were long.
It's Rucker.
At Rucker, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
They were long, all the way.
Super fucking long.
Yeah, and then the auditorium was like the stage was like right there in the cafeteria. I just would picture myself like me standing up and be like, "What the heck?" You know, hey, what the heck, man? Get out of here! And like he'll grab me like from my shirt and just like throw me, and like I would like
slide down.
Like no, like I would like slide through the table like. And like break the auditorium or break the stage, and then like me stand up and like not be hurt, you know, like, and people and the girls that like I thought were pretty would be like, man, like he's not hurt, he's strong, you know, like.
Are the girls that you thought were pretty still like pretty to you now?
I haven't seen them.
Answer that right now. 5.
I haven't seen them.
3.
I haven't seen them.
2,
I don't know.
on social media.
I haven't seen them. Yeah, I don't know.
Guys. You know he's fucking lying.
but it's crazy. Like I used to think. So I'm like thinking right now.
You were such a creative kid.
I was always a creative kid. What are you talking about?
I just never thought about defending anybody at such a young age.
But it was to impress
the other girls.
Yeah,
wow.
That's the thing. It was okay because I remember this one time. I'm not even gonna forget because I would do it on I would do it on purpose. I would do it on purpose as a kid. As a kid. Okay. This is a kid.
Okay.
Rollie, right? So I remember we went on a field trip one time and we were running like in circles, me and like my homeboys and shit, you know, my G's and shit back then. And we were running and there was this girl.
What's her name? Shout her out.
I'll shout her out. I said my Janet, I think. Janet. At the time I thought she was like pretty.
What's her last name?
I don't know, but I know her cousin.
Who's her cousin?
Anel.
Oh, Oscar's sister?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I think
shout out Jeanette.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought she was pretty and stuff, you know, and then I remember we were running around and she was sitting down. She was just sitting down, and then I remember running and then I fell on purpose.
Wow.
In front of her. Like if I was running like
he's so fucking fast.
And then I'm like oh man, and I was like oh man, I fell, you know, and then I ran off, but just like so she can have like that like
he's so fast,
like no, like just like that, oh, like it's just me and him here, like, and then like I just ran off.
What made you think she would have that thought?
I didn't. I was just like, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, you know. That's crazy, right?
I'm embarrassed for you.
Yo, and then,
but you know what though?
It's pretty dope though. Like as a kid, you know,
I get it because I remember being like in elementary. You know what's funny, guys? Like me and Roland went to the same elementary, middle school, and high school, and we didn't get to know each other until high school time. So that's pretty cool. But in elementary, I remember like guys that I see now that they're like married and stuff, you know. And I remember them trying to be like my boyfriend and like attractive, and I'm just like, ugh.
Oh, shout him out.
I'm not gonna shout him out.
You're not gonna shout him out? No. I shouted out this girl right now. You're not gonna shout him out?
No, because I know their wives. So I'm not gonna do that. I mean, it's elementary shit,
elementary
you know?
shit, so shout him out.
You're right. It's elementary shit. And I mean, I like his wife. So I remember this guy, his name was Alex.
What the fuck?
We were in 5th grade. And I remember, like, he was trying really hard. And I would be like, you know, but I ended up becoming his girlfriend for like a month or something. But we were like 4th grade, 5th grade, I think.
4th grade. I didn't have my first girlfriend until I was 8.
Boy, I had my first boyfriend when I was in like pre-K, and I remember I asked him out, and his name was Gustavo.
Should I divorce or not?
I asked him out. His name was Gustavo. We were sitting in the horse table.
Gus?
And the caballo table. And I remember like our tables were animals. Oh. So we were the horse table. About? And I remember me being in pre-K and being like, "You want to be my boyfriend?" Like I vividly remember that.
Fuck, it's getting kind of hot.
Yeah. So technically I'm cheating on you because I never broke up with him. Sorry.
You're cheating on me. You're cheating on him. You relax, bro.
Yeah, I'm cheating on him with you. With my husband.
Sorry, Gustavo.
I didn't find out till years later that he was dating my friend, and we just made it a joke. And I want to say she had a baby from him, but me and her were like ever as close to where we could like keep in contact like that, you know. But honestly, high school, middle school shit is like fun to remember just because it's like, what the fuck were we thinking, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
And then I have like this one friend, the one that I want to like buy the Disney stuff from that I told you about.
Yeah.
I remember her coming up to me and be like, "You're talking shit about me?" And I was like, we were in Stevenson, and I was like, "What the fuck? About what? About me and so dating and da-da-da." And I'm just like, honestly, I was low-key scared, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not about to fight over a nigga. Like, I'm not. Like, no, it's not gonna happen, you know? Yeah. But I was like, no, why? She's like, "Oh, your friend said that you were talking shit about me." And I was like, well, I'm not, you know? And she just walked away. Like, that was the end of that. But in middle school is where I did have my first fight. Over some shit that it was not even my fault. Like,
I almost got jumped on my first fight.
In Stevenson?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Alan Michael.
Alan Montes?
Alan Michael.
Oh, Alan Michael?
Yeah, that was his name.
Because I did have a crush on Alan Montes.
That's my boy.
Yeah, I had a crush on him. He was so fine.
Can you relax? Yo, shout out my boy Alan, man. Shout out Ezekiel.
What Alan? No, you said Alan Michael?
Montes.
Oh, Alan
no, I know Montes. I know Alan Montes. I know all my little
I just know them because of
gangster
Yesenia.
Homeboys, you know, Freddie, Ezekiel, Andres, you know, Caesar's brother.
That's Caesar's brother. Yeah. Honestly, I only knew all these guys because my cousin was Walden.
Shout out all my Southeast homies, man.
Yeah, for real. But it was fun.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Back then, yeah, it was.
Knowing that you're on like the verge of being like under strict parents, like, and then having these friends that don't give a fuck, and you're just like, my parents don't let me.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
I think
Freddie just hit me up on TikTok.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and then he was like, "What's up, bro?" Whatever. But
did you reply back, or you're?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's badass.
But I think I remember telling my brother, like, man, if people try to have a conversation with me on comments, it's just not gonna happen. They have to like
send me just because honestly, the comments is just like they do. I didn't believe it at first, but now I see it, and we don't need the comments getting lost.
Or they get lost.
Yeah, I didn't see it at first because I was like, how the fuck do you not keep up with your notifications? But now that the one where they keep talking shit about me, like, I see how they get lost.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Like,
it becomes a lot. And
yeah, like I'll have people being like, gaslighting queen and gaslighting. She's gaslighting you, bro. We have your back, buddy. Like, okay, bitch, shut the fuck up. Yeah. He's my husband. Like, he knows what the fuck he's getting into. Like, okay.
Yeah, people were saying like,
they're being mean.
No, even like whenever you asked Alex, like, was it like tattooing the girl's butthole? Was it hard? Like, you were like, she was asking about you, bro.
Yeah, like, and I'm just like, no, I fucking wasn't. I was asking if it was hard to tattoo that area. Like, yeah,
it's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, but no, I was gonna say about that fucking shit about I totally forgot what I was gonna say, man.
Oh my god.
Crickets.
Somebody just sent me a message.
Saying what?
I posted that picture like on break. This video.
Yeah.
This video?
Yeah.
And somebody said, gosh, I'd pay for all your pedicures, laughing my ass off. You are perfection.
Who's that? Guy or girl?
A guy.
From TikTok? Was it one of the new followers?
I don't know if it was one of the new followers.
Let's see who it is.
Don't follow back. Because I don't follow back.
Chavato estúpido pendejo.
I'd be like, sure.
Hey, fucking nigga.
Pay for my hair. I need it.
No, but real quick, we're about to go on break. Well, we got like 2 minutes. But I wanted to ask. Okay. Let's talk about that. So okay, I have one of the topics is guys hitting on girls, right?
Oh my God, like that.
So like that. Like... But I guess when I wrote it down was because of the whole at the gym. So how do you feel about guys?
They're fucking annoying. They're annoying. Okay. They're annoying as fuck.
So talk about it. Like how is it? How do guys play the game? How do guys kind of make their move at the
honestly,
gym?
To me, it's like I go to Fitco, Fitness Connection. If y'all don't know what Fitco means, right? But to me, it's like if you're training at Fitco, like
at any gym.
At any gym, like, but I go to fitness, so it's like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch? Don't come up to me and tell me, like, first of all, there's that one guy we've talked about in the past, and I literally, like, avoid him, and Mariana's always like, we don't have to we can just ignore him, and I'm just like, how do you ignore somebody that's coming up to you and, like, waving at you? Like, how do you do that? Like, I can be a bitch, but I'm not gonna be like fucking rude like that.
So what happens? Like, how does he come up to you?
So like we'll be doing like in the squat rack, right? We're there. I could be like chilling while Mariana's doing like a set, and then he sees me. He's like, and I'm just like, like, and then me waving back like, hey. And then he just legit feels like he can come. He's
inviting.
Yeah.
You're inviting.
But it's just like, nah, dude, just stay the fuck over there. And that's it, But there's also guys, I don't mind talking to like the older guys, like people that can be my dad or grandpa, Like I don't mind that because it's just like, me. I like talking to like older people, Like elder people, Yeah. And I don't mind that. Like one time I was doing deadlifts and he was like, un morenito, and he was older, and he's like, come on, you can do more than that. And I was like, yeah, you're right, and I did it, and he's like, I told you got it. And I was like, all right, cool, we fist pumped it, and that's it. Fist bumped it, and that's it,
Power.
Yeah. And
power bump.
That was it, and I see him talking to other people, but then there's this other guy, he's young as fuck, and then he came up to me, he's like, damn, what'd you do to your hair? And I'm just like,
it's like, do you really give a fuck about her hair?
But it was like, I legit said nothing. And he's like, nah, you were blonde before. I'm like, I've never been blonde, bro. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, I've never been blonde. And he's like, oh my God, no, yes, you did something to your hair. I'm like,
no. You're a dumb piece of shit.
I didn't do nothing.
We're going to go on a quick break. We'll be right back.
And we are back. So we were talking about...
Talk about your the guy. The dude that's just hitting on you at the gym. And it's like...
Oh, yeah. No, he doesn't hit on me anymore. It's just like... The discomfort.
You miss him?
I haven't been to the gym and I don't give a fuck for him, but it's just like, honestly, guys, if you see a girl at the gym, yeah, shoot your shot, but if you see her, she's just fucking working out, like, don't shoot your shot. Like, obviously, she's fucking into it and just leave her the fuck alone, honestly.
But like, how...
It's annoying. It can be annoying, especially if you're taken or if you're not even interested. it could be annoying. So.
But you think that's like the new place to get a girlfriend or
it could be
to start a relationship? You know how it used to be like the club?
Yeah.
You think that's the new spot?
Yeah, it could be. Because
I see
I
it.
feel
I
see it too.
You know?
I see it too, but I don't know. It's just, it ain't for me.
No.
You know, I go with Mariana and it's just like, she could be a bitch and I can be a bitch. So it's like, she'll be like, she'll be like, she doesn't say bad words, right? So it's just like, it doesn't matter. Just don't let him get to you. And to me, it's just like, I'm working out, and if I'm like taking a 30-second break, and if I feel like I make eye contact with this dude, then he just feels the right to come over. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I tell her, like, let's just go to the girls section.
Why would you make eye contact with him, though?
Because I'll be looking up, and I'm just trying to avoid him, and the avoiding part, it's where that happens.
Right.
But, yeah.
Hey.
You do what you gotta do.
No judging there. So, I have a topic, right? Mm-hmm. And it's about discovering new artists. Mm-hmm. It's just one of those topics that I had like randomly, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That you want to talk shit about?
I don't want to talk shit about it, but let's just put it on record that, you know, I know a lot about artists that are coming up. You know?
Is there any upcoming artists that you know about right now?
Yeah, Villano. Yeah, Villano. He's the trans. He's a trans reggaetonero, but girl, I guess.
He was a guy and became a girl.
Became a girl. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think he was a guy like a year ago. I think I seen videos of him a year ago, like as guy but gay, and now it's like full on girl. You know. Mm-hmm. But I fuck with him. Him, her, I don't know how, you know, I don't know about all the him, her, the pronouns. I don't know about the pronouns, but it's a her, he's a her, she's a her, and I fuck with him. It's badass. I like him. I like him a lot.
So what about that? Like, do you want to make it known?
No, you're asking me like, what's one upcoming artist?
No, yeah, but
I think that's one artist that a lot of people are going to start seeing more of. And they're gonna be like, "Oh shit," you know, like, they're like making a jump right now. She's making a jump right now. Tokisha, I talked about Tokisha a lot.
Are you gonna want to go to her concert?
Oh yeah. I do.
Because Amy already bought her tickets.
I probably, if I buy a ticket, it's cool. If not,
it's for our weekend anniversary.
If I buy a ticket, it's cool. If not, no. I don't care.
You're not pressured. I'm
not pressured. Pero like Tokisha, I used to listen to Tokisha a long time ago, and there was this one song, the one that goes, I forgot who it goes, but that was one. 070 was another one.
070, yeah, that's true.
070
I love
Shake.
her for that. Like, I love her, and then I love you for showing me her.
Yeah, she was dope. I don't know. I can't name any off the top right now, but I know Mariah Angelique. Mm-hmm. She was early on. Whenever I started talking to her, she was early on. Noemi, she's gonna pop off soon.
Is there any other ones that you want to get off your chest?
Not right now, but just know that when it comes to Marvel, también, I know shit. Already. Like,
and nobody's doubting you.
But they don't know, and they need to know
that you know.
That I know. Like, it's crazy. Because, okay, like everybody saw like, oh, Complex or whoever posted that, oh, Megan Thee Stallion's gonna be in Marvel. Like, she's confirmed for Marvel, and then she came out at episode 3 of She-Hulk, and then Huicho, right? The homie Huicho, he texted me. He's like, oh, bro, you know, Megan Thee Stallion. And I'm like, man. And I screenshotted like a video that I saw over a year ago that confirmed she was going to be in Marvel. So I knew a year ago. Yeah. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Okay, so how do you think it's a turnoff? That I think like,
you know,
man,
everything?
I know. But it's because I feel like it's normal. It's a normal feeling to have, like, you think you discovered this artist, or you feel like, oh, I'm one of the first to listen to these artists. But then people are over here like, they blow up and now everybody knows about them, but you're just like, you're one of those like, oh, but I knew about them before they blew up. How do you feel? Because I know I'm not the only one. Because I've seen other people talk like that.
No, I'm okay with it. Because I think it's badass that I'm with somebody that has the knowledge in that industry. But to an extent.
It's because it's hard. It's because
to an extent, because I've told you before that it's like it's attractive when like I can hear you talking to somebody and they're like fucking clueless and the fucking knowledge.
No, but
it's just like let me see, Tokisha, right?
Uh-huh.
I told you. Oh, Amy said if you want to go to her concert.
No, it's because this is where it becomes like a fuck, man. Like, porque Amy's like, hey, do you like Tokisha? Do you know Tokisha? Like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, hell yeah, I know Tokisha, bro. But I knew about her before you. Like that. Like,
yeah, but I told her I don't really like listening to her, but I know Roland does.
Yeah.
But
it's like,
what was I gonna say? Like, no, like Roland's been knowing about her like 3 years ago.
When it would hit me a lot, like it's when people like, like David, right? Your brother, like he'll be like, hey,
shout out David.
Shout out David, man. But like he'd be like, hey, have you watched Spider-Man or
have you watched She-Hulk?
No, let's say he's like, hey, have you watched the Spider-Man No Way Home? Like, what do you think is gonna happen next? And I'll be like, I already know what's gonna happen next, like that. Or, hey, did you hear they're gonna make a girl Hulk? I'm like, hell yeah, I know they're gonna make a girl Hulk. Like that. Like when people come to me, like, okay, like Richo, he's like, are you watching She-Hulk? And I'm like, what do you think? It's like stuff like that. Like I guess I want people to
know you have that knowledge.
To expect for me to already know.
Yeah.
So it's like that. It's like one of those things. It's like what do you think you have knowledge? Oh, like imagine if somebody told you like, hey, you can get okay, hey Evelyn, I know you have AI Mas, but you can get wholesale on in LA on the fashion district. Like that. I'll be
like, yeah, I have so many accounts over there already.
Yeah, like that. It's one of those things. It's like, already. Like, you already know. You've been in this world already.
I guess it's the truth. I guess I get what you're saying.
It's like that.
Yeah, okay. Putting that example, I get it.
It's like, hey, bro, like, there's these badass blanks. A lot of people are using. They're from LA apparel. Like, no shit.
Yeah,
like,
I was just telling somebody. They're like, hey.
Man, you're bored today.
Because I'm yawning?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
That's like 3 times in a row.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to like block them. But you know what? I think I need a cold beer. I'm already done with it.
You want me to get you one?
No, it's okay. But you're full?
I'm like right here.
Oh, no. Whenever we're done. It's not that cold to keep me like, No, you're fine.
I'll chuck that one.
It has nothing.
I'll chuck it. But bye.
But our friend, I told you that she messaged me for when we were on Friday for your birthday, and I'm like, hey, your shirts aren't like showing up, remember? And she's like, oh, she messaged me too.
Oh, about my shirts.
About your shirts, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, with her. Like, when she told me that, I didn't feel it like, oh, fuck, I already know, It was like, she has a lot of knowledge when it comes down to the influencer world that I don't have, But I know she doesn't have knowledge about the business clothing brand world. So it just depends who it comes from and how they're telling me, Okay, so it's like if she were to tell me like, hey, Evelyn, like, oh, in LA they sell all this stuff, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I didn't know, I'll be like, oh yeah, I knew, because if she told me about like a specific item or a specific store, then it'd be different. It just depends who it's coming from, in my opinion, and how they're approaching me about it, because it's just like, me, like I've tried helping a lot of people, and like
my cousin Michael, right? Like he's like, hey, have you watched the new Thor? I'm like, yeah, I did, bro.
It was Michael or Daniel?
No, it was Michael.
Oh,
and he's like, did you like it? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I didn't like it. I'm like, you don't. And I'm like, he's like, I didn't like it. I'm like, it's because you don't know about Marvel, bro. I told him right away.
I remember we talked about the new Thor movie being like too much.
Yeah. It was too much. It was too much.
Too much. Yeah.
I agreed. Like later, I was like immediately like, Hell no, bro.
Offended.
Like,
He was like offended. Don't
offended.
come at him with any Marvel criticism because he'll get offended.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, I was like, all right.
Even in Milo, like Milo
cool.
would tell him it's something's boring and he won't be okay with that.
Like, you don't know, bro. Like, he's like, Bobby, you want to watch SpongeBob? Bluey. You don't know about SpongeBob, bitch. Like,
what?
huh?
What'd you say?
You don't know about SpongeBob, bro?
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
That came out.
But again,
this is my boy.
We still have a long time.
12 minutes.
Oh, yeah. What else did you have on your to-do topics list?
Oh, okay. We're talking about Milo, so let's talk about being a parent because we're gonna talk about that.
Oh,
so because that's when I was talking about on this much more on the TikTok. Whenever I see certain things pop up, I think of them as topics. Where I seen one where some lady was calling out the dad. You remember I was telling you that she recorded the daughter asking the dad like, "Hey dad, let's go outside," and the dad's like, "I'm tired. I'm tired." Uh-huh. And then I don't know why, but she was making okay. Context of the video, she was making the dad seem like he just doesn't fuck with the daughter like that. Like, he doesn't like going outside. He doesn't like playing with her.
She's just too much for him. Yeah.
That was just the whole vibe of the video. And you were like, well, maybe he doesn't do that. And I was like, or maybe he's just tired from work, whatever. Because I feel like I can relate to both, you know. So my thing was like, so it says here, being a tired parent, it's okay to say no to kids. I think it's okay to say no to kids.
Definitely.
Like,
if you're tired, yeah.
And like, I have my times when I play with our son or whatever, like, pero there's times when I get home and I'm just like, sometimes I'm tired. I just want to eat, shower. And after that, I know I have work to do, but sometimes even from that, I'm like just too tired. I just want to literally sit down, take a breather, watch a movie. Like, pero Milo just has a shitload of energy. Like, and I know he wants to play, porque I remember my dad getting home from work and I would want to just like play with him. And sometimes like he would play and he would like get on the literally the same shit my dad does is what I do now.
Can't relate.
Oh, and then but he would be like acting like an animal or a crocodile or whatever. And I remember one time, I feel like this is off topic, right? I saw another TikTok where it was like, do you remember the last time when blank, right? Mm-hmm. So it was like one of the things was like, hey dad, can you take me to the mall to go buy some clothes? And the dad's like, just go, like just go, you don't need me. And that to him is like that one time where it's like oh shit, I can go places without my parents now. Stuff like that. So I remember this one time, the last time that my dad like played with us.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember like him getting home and he was playing like that, and I was like on top of him, me and Lego, and I don't know, se dejó caer on the floor, and he's like, I'm tired, and we're just like, oh okay, whatever, And after that, it just became like we just didn't play with him no more. Like, it was like he was just already too tired.
Do you kind of remember how old you were?
No, but it is not even my age. It's just, I mean, it's not even like his age. It was just like maybe he just felt too old to play like with me, and then with Lego it was okay because he was younger. Like, I felt like it was more in my head, like where it's like, okay, yeah, maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm like
How old were you? Do you remember?
I don't know. But it just became. I remember feeling like, okay, well maybe I'm at that age now where I might have been like 25.
Do you feel Milo feels like that?
Might have been like 25, 26. Nah, just like, no. But I feel like Milo, I can literally be working on an important something and he'll bring me Sonic and Knuckles. Let's fight. Like, no, he don't give a fuck. Like,
or me and you like hugging and you hurting me unintentionally.
Like today, today she hit me. You hit me in my balls, man. And then
sorry about that.
I'm like, and he's like, you okay, mommy? What the fuck you hitting me for, bro? Like, and then the last punch was in my balls again. That's when I told him, like, yeah, stop, dude. You fucking hit me hard. Like, it's not cool. But yeah, like, I remember that. I remember like my dad, like, I see como que just like that's it. I don't know how we got into that topic.
About
being tired as a parent, whatever. Yeah.
Honestly,
that's crazy.
being tired as a parent, even stay-at-home moms, aka like me, it's a thing. You can get worn out. You can, because it's just like, it's a lot. Like, and it's one of those memes that we're like, oh, being a stay-at-home mom is like working two full-time jobs, and it's true.
That's because it is true.
It is true. Like, fuck, you're waking up early, feeding them breakfast, washing the dishes, feeding them lunch. What are you doing?
Drinking.
I am.
All right.
Feeding them lunch, feeding them dinner.
Drink it.
It's just like a lot that goes after. Like,
drink it.
I am gonna drink it, but I'm talking about being a full-time parent. Like, it's a lot of fucking work.
Yeah, it is.
Especially like if the kid has like more to just like
this and
like
much
a normal like kid. Like Milo has speech therapy now.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like, he has speech therapy after school, and I have to sit down with like the teacher, and it's just like, it's a lot. And I know it's a lot for him. If it's a lot for me, it's a lot for him, and just, I can only imagine during the summer, it was our fucking time. It was our time. We would have like once a week, it would be outside, water balloons fight, water slide,
which is good.
Slip and slide.
It's good.
Something.
I like that he enjoys the summertime.
Yeah,
like,
he did.
That...
And then Milo has his separate refresqueria spot than me and Roland.
Yeah.
He has his own spot, like, because he gets to go and
I kind of want to go today.
He gets to go pick out his own like
ice cream,
paleta and ice cream to his liking, and me and Roland have our own one that we like, and he has the one he likes, and it's just like shit. Like, he has that, and I'm glad he does. Yeah.
But yeah, I guess the point I wanted to make is that like, it's okay. Like, you don't have to, like, I used to feel, I do feel bad. I sometimes, because I would tell you, right? Like, I'm like, I don't ever want to have a son or a daughter or whatever, a kid. And like in the movies where it's like, Dad, can we play? And I'm like, not now. I'm working. I never wanted to do that.
You do that.
Which I do that. But but in the movies, they don't show that the dad does
play.
They only show like that he's too busy all the time. It's always like that in movies. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But in real life, I feel like every parent goes through that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I don't,
even your dad now.
Because nobody has the time to just play. Yeah,
like, I feel like your dad being an amazing grandpa, right? Milo loves his grandpa. Like, Roland's dad is like his person. I feel like he loves Roland's dad, right? But Roland's mom does such an amazing job when they take care of him that she plays it off in a way that he doesn't realize your dad's not there when he's asking for him and he wants to go outside, and your mom's like, oh no, you want this? And she'll give him like chips, or she'll give him cookies, or she'll replace that missing,
Yeah, my dad's just worth of like five bags of cookies.
Yeah, like that. Like, it's just a matter of, how you make that kid feel at the moment, like, it's a big thing. Like, right now, they're taking care of him. And the only reason they're taking care of him today is just because he doesn't have school tomorrow, and he's out at a party right now. Right?
Oh, yeah. They did say that, right?
Yeah, and they're like, oh, we'll take him at a party, like to the party or whatever. And I know that we're going to get there, and he's going to be like, he doesn't want to leave. Yeah. I'll bet you anything.
But, so that's one thing. So let's talk about like 3 more topics real fast. 3 more. Okay. They kind of play into each other.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you, and then you can ask me.
Okay.
It's like, let's call them like...
quick and answer. No. Quickies.
No. There's this other word for them, but I forgot. So let's talk about like... What do you look forward to on a daily basis? So
getting my task done. My task... Getting my task done.
Your tasks done?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
On a daily basis.
Okay.
On my to-dos.
Your to-dos.
You?
Scratching off your to-dos. I think I do the same thing.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like just getting home and just having that breather. I feel like just
but
being
you have a full-time job, so
yeah,
I get that.
But like just getting home and just like sometimes it's like, you know, when you're
stretch,
when you're underwater and like you're just holding your breath and you're just like trying to get back to the surface and you're like,
do you really feel like that?
Yeah, not like, oh, okay, my job has me like, but it was like, I go through the day and I'm like, okay, I'm going to the ranch, dropping home. Off, cleaning the brushes, dropping off whoever I need to drop off, and then I just want to get home.
Yeah,
Once I get home, I'm just like, all right, I'm home.
I get to clean, eat, wash, whatever. Play,
that's
whatever.
Just that little time. That's what I look forward to every day.
And
Milo hiding from me and me having to look. That's what I just want. And then after that, it's like whatever happens during the day. But that's that little moment. That's what I look forward to every day.
I look forward to scratching a lot of the stuff and having a lot of it done by the time you get home. Yeah. Like, you know, I think it's just right now. That's what I look forward to. Yeah. Getting a lot of stuff done during the day, since I have the availability to do that.
So what makes you happy?
Movie nights.
Movie nights
with you and Milo. I always tell you, I think we don't have a movie night without me telling you, like, oh my God, this is what makes... I love
this.
Yeah. Like, I don't think we have a movie night. I don't give a fuck what movie we're watching.
As long as it's not Nope.
Well, with Milo, because he hates that movie.
Oh, I'm scared. He was getting scared over what was he?
The preview.
Even at Hooters, he was like, "Oh, puppy, spaceship."
He said that?
Yeah, but they had the fucking Fire Stick menu. They had that menu, and you know how the thing pops up.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, puppy, spaceship." But he's acting all cool. He's probably shitting his pants and shit.
No, yeah. I love honestly, it brings me so much happiness to have just like a movie time with you and him. Just maybe because I've told you before, where it just brings me this like nostalgia of like when I was with my grandparents, we would just watch TV, and it was just like, maybe not even eating snacks, but we would be in the living room, and either I'd be sitting next to my grandma on like the long sofa or like on the recliner with my grandpa, and it'd just be like just watching TV, you know? And now it's just like, the way we set it up, it's just like, it's TV, snack time. We're watching a movie with Cobijas, and we're just like fucking chilling, watching the movie. And he does such a great job at like sitting there and watching it with us, you know?
Yeah.
That brings me happiness. Yeah. What's your happiness time?
I didn't even realize I didn't answer that. I think it's the same thing.
No, you can't say that.
It is though. It is like, I feel like I even like work wise, like I try to put that off to the side, like just to spend time with y'all. Like it's literally, and I tell you all the time, like I don't feel like I don't care about nothing else like that. Like I just want to be with you and Milo.
Yeah, that's but literally I guess it depends. What do you like to do with me and Milo? So
just spend time with y'all. Like it's like
the fights, the movies.
Yeah, like him like trying to be funny, like him being like saying jokes and like
he tries to be a little comedian, and it's so funny,
just stuff like that. Like that's like stuff that makes me happy. But aside from that too, though, would be like the businesses. Like just everything I do is like it's nice, you know. Like I think that's what I don't give a fuck about like going out. I don't care about like spending time with so and so people. Like it's cool, you know, but like my main happiness comes from seeing both of y'all or just working on my shit. On my birthday, I just wanted to work. Like I just wanted to like do shit, you know, like.
No, yeah. Honestly, like it does bring me happiness to have movie nights with you and Milo.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But it also like another thing that's like keeps me like super happy right now. It's the book club that I have with the girls. Like I feel like that's kept me entertained for the last 2 weeks. And also keeping up with my cousins, knowing that we're like on the same page, we're going to hang out, or, you know, just anything, like whatever the fuck is going on with everybody, you know, staying in touch. You know, I stay in touch with Erica like pretty often now that she's a stay-at-home mom. Like I love that she'll call me randomly like now. And It's just, just little things, honestly. But mainly what makes me really happy is having a movie night with you and Milo. Like, that's probably what.
Honestly, right.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think we can
call it an
episode, man. That's it. But I did want to talk about prior to the episode, updates on the This and Much More merch. Updates on your brand.
I don't have any updates on mine right now. Well, no? I do, but
you're dropping, no?
Yeah, I am dropping, but we can talk about This and Much More merch.
Okay, so This and Much More, real fast. Superior, I dropped my stuff Friday, September 2nd. There's still a couple pieces left, and then I have pieces like from the other shit or whatever. So superiorhcx.com is, open 24/7. You guys can go ahead and order. I ship out 3 times a week. So, if you place an order, just know that shit will get shipped out ASAP. As far as the This and Much More merch, you guys should know that, for everybody that placed a pre-order, me and Evelyn are going to print the actual shirts ourselves on this table.
On this table.
So, so we're planning to, get those printed out this week. We have the shirts.
We have the ink.
We have everything except the transparency, the actual. So we're gonna work on that this week, and hopefully we can get those out by next week sometime. So those will be out
next week.
And then AA Mas.
For AA Mas, we have the photo shoot scheduled for sure on Tuesday, and probably releasing on Saturday. Based off the content that I can create between Tuesday and Wednesday and Saturday. So releasing Saturday and go from there.
Yeah. Other than that, guys, I appreciate everybody watching. All the new subscribers, appreciate you guys tuning in. All our information, her brand, descriptions, everything will be in the description below. Links and all that shit. So appreciate you guys. This is it.
Thank you for watching.
Much love.
Thank you for subscribing. Make sure to give us a follow and subscribe.
Sir, peace.